YouTube? It's that time of the year, 2026 snow check time. So let's look back 30 some years ago at a magazine that I dug out of my collection, and we're going to look at prices and see how prices have outpaced inflation. Let's go. It still runs. All right, going through this exercise is really interesting. I'm using my Snowmobile magazine buyer's guide from 91. I think I got this magazine for free because the year before I bought a brand new 90 500 Indy, and I think they just sent these to people who bought snow machines. So starting off with Yamaha, their Snow Sport was their cheapest machine in the lineup that cost $1,999 in 91, which equates to $4,621 today. Their most expensive machine, which surprised me, was the VK540 at $5,849, where today that would be $13,523. For performance, their most expensive machine was the Exciter 2 LE at $5,699, which in today's dollars would be $13,176. Now let's switch over to Ski-Doo, and it may come as a real shock to younger snow machine enthusiasts, but Ski-Doo was bottom of the barrel in 91. Their lineup started off with the Elan, which was a 1970s design, and it cost $2,299, and in today's money that would be $5,315. They topped out the lineup with the Mach 1, for performance anyway, and that was $6,549. And in today's money, that performance machine would be $15,141. And I remember reading an article that that machine was their top seller, the Mach 1, out of their whole lineup. That's really kind of crazy to me. Their most expensive machine was a utility machine called the Alpine 2. Back then it cost $8,149. In today's money, is $18,840. So it was expensive then, and it's expensive now. Okay, now we're going to transition over to Polaris. Polaris was number one in market share thanks to the 500 Indy that came out in 1989. That finally pushed them past Yamaha, who was the market share leader through majority of the 80s. Polaris had a unique lineup that year. It was all independent front suspension. Their lowest price machine was the Starlight at $2,199. In today's money, that would have been $5,084, which a 200 right now goes for $6,000. So there's a really good example of how snow machines have exceeded inflation. Now, their top of the line machine then was the RXL SKS EFI. Well, all the RXLs were EFI. And that machine retailed for $6,799. In today's money, that would be $15,719. And since I bought a lot of Polarises over the past, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 years, I'm way more familiar with Polarises, and so that's your top of the line machine at $15,719. And look at the prices now. They're pushing $24,000 for some performance machines, and that's insane. And if you wonder, and people write in forums and social media, it's inflation. No, it's not. Just the machines cost way more. They have exceeded what they would be in inflation. All right, now we're switching over to Arctic Cat. Arctic Cat had the least expensive snow machine in 91 with the little kitty cat that ran $999 MSRP. That equates in today's money for $2,309. Now, you compare it to the current ZR120, which is a much nicer machine, but it's also almost twice as much money they go for around $4,200 in today's money. Now you look at their top of the line machine in 91, which was the Wildcat EFI 700, and it cost $6,649. In today's money, that would be $15,372. The last, it was about a week ago here in March, this is March of 25, there was, I got to sit on an Arctic Cat ZR 858 at a dealership, and it was a leftover, or yeah, basically it is a 25 model that hadn't sold, and it was on sale for $18,000. And that just to me is crazy how prices have increased that much in 30 years, even with inflation adjusted money that and yeah, is it really a shock why Yamaha doesn't make snow machines anymore? Why Arctic Cat is basically teetering on bankruptcy or whatever it is they're doing? Why Polaris quit making the snow bike kits? It's like they've priced themselves out of the market. So I just kind of want to create this video because I kind of thought I was off. Everything I read these forums and I read social media stuff, and guys are like, it's not, the machines cost the same as it's inflation. It's like they don't. They've exceeded the cost of inflation. And yeah, if you think they're too expensive, you're not crazy. They are. So, what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below. Am I just some retro grouch that won't accept that things always have to cost more, they exceed the rate of inflation, or are there others that also think the way I do? The snow machines industry is out of control. They've priced themselves out of the market. So if you like fan-cooled machines, you better get one now because Polaris doesn't offer anything in 26. Their lowest price machine, they all start at $14,000 for new 26s. And people were saying, well, if somebody would just make a low-cost machine. Well, they did, and nobody apparently was wanting to buy them. And you look back in 30 years ago, and machines were selling better, and they weren't as high performance as now, and people enjoyed themselves and had fun. And I just don't think we're going in the right. I just don't think the snow machine market's going in the right direction. Curious what you guys think. I like snow machining. I'll continue to do it, but I don't see myself buying any top of the line brand new machine anytime soon. Shoot, an XCR 136. Those are like $18,000 now. That's just crazy. So I don't know. Curious what you guys think, and yeah, be interesting to read the comments. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.